Hi everyone, so today is decorating day for Christmas and I want to show you what it looks like. It's kind of echoey here right now because I took everything off the walls that we are going to replace with Christmas decor. So let me give you a sneak peek. So I took off everything that hangs from these hooks because this is where I'm going to be placing our Christmas tree. Our mantle is completely empty now. We are going to decorate that. That'll be one of the first things we do. And over here, our console table, it has balloons because yesterday was my son's birthday party. We'll remove that, but everything else from fall is emptied out, as well as the entryway little table there. So we're gonna work on several areas today, but I wanted to show you how everything looked without it and then start decorating. So there's not much more to do on the mantle. I already cleared it off and wiped it clean. So we're gonna go right into the decorating. This Christ the Savior is Born, as well as this tree signs are very farmhouse style. I did that recently on my DIY channel. If you are not subscribed to my DIY channel, I highly recommend you do, because it is linked literally with this home channel, and a lot of the DIYs that you're gonna see today, or a lot of the decor that you're gonna see today, I have made on my DIY channel. This garland I actually got recently at the store at home. It was not pre-lit. I wish it was, but it wasn't. But I love the style and I really desperately needed a new one. I kind of placed it more towards the left-hand side of the mantle, and then I strung some lights from the Dollar Tree. They're kind of shorter, so I had to put one in each side. Then this wreath form I also got at the store at home. It is beautiful. It has a lot of red berries and very frosted, and it went really well with the decor style for this year. The little frosted tree that you see there to the right hand side I have had for several years. I actually flipped in one of my very first videos on my YouTube channel, my DIY channel. So you can always take a look at that if you'd like. And then this little reindeer is so grand. It's so beautiful and elegant. I got at the store at home as well. I'm just going to add some little evergreens. So the theme for this year is an Evergreen Farmhouse Christmas. I like to see a lot of trees, a lot of evergreen, and with the whites and the reds. So that's the theme for today. These bells I also got at the store at home. They're beautiful. They're distressed, just very rustic style. So I'm going to place them hanging on the left side of the garland because it was missing a little something there. As I mentioned earlier, my theme for this year is an Evergreen Farmhouse Christmas. So there's going to be a lot of trees that are going to be placed in around especially my living room. This frosted, thin, tall tree is pre-lit, and I also got at the store at home, and I'm just going to fluff it. So one of my tricks or one of my tips to give you is make sure that when you're fluffing your trees or your garlands, that you literally touch every strand. Even if you don't do much to it, just touch it and ask yourself, is it where I want it to go? Should I move it more? And that kind of thing. This is another one that I am going to be placing. I got this one on Amazon last year. It was a set of 3. And this one's not going to be lighted, but I am going to place it in the by the fireplace. So there's another one that came with that set. Again, I'm just going to fluff away. There's going to be a lot of fluffing today. And then this other one here is from the store at home as well. Another frosted pre-lit. And this one's about 5.5 feet, but it's a lot wider. And it's going to go on my console table, which is right around my entryway area behind where we sit to watch TV. My kiddos are always around me, and this time around he was just looking for a little snuggle with mama, and so he just came around, and I wanted to show you because this is one of my favorite parts to being able to do what I do, is be home with my kiddos and spend time with them while I work. So here we are. We're just going to place the trees. We're kind of where I want to, but you're going to see throughout that maybe I'll change something here and there, and that's okay. It's all part of the process. Here's another one of those garlands, same one I placed on my mantle. The lantern post I also got at the store at home, and it's beautiful. It lights up and it's just so beautiful. I thought it would look great. This let us know sign I just recently made on my DIY channel, so check it out if you're interested. The channel link is linked down below. And this other little lantern I got several years ago, and I want to say it was at maybe Lowe's or Home Depot, but I'm not quite sure. I'm going to use one more of those Dollar Tree lights, and I'm just going to string it kind of like in between all the little branches of the garland just to add some lighting. And now we're going to move on to the front area little table. I flipped this table and I just thought it would look great in this little corner. And this is where we keep all of our board games. I'm going to place some of these evergreen trees, again going with my Evergreen Farmhouse Christmas decor for this year. And we're just going to put this red truck right there in front of it. I just think it's just so beautiful in farmhouse style. And we're just going to keep it simple. I love simplicity, but I love festive look as well. So I want to make sure that it looks neat and put together. I want to let you know that this video is in collaboration with some beautiful and very talented ladies. It is hosted by Shushana from All Things Shushanna. So I am going to have a playlist down below linked for you to check out tons more of Decorate with me for Christmas. And let me tell you, you're going to have inspiration with all kinds of styles. So check it out. It is linked down below once you finish watching this video. So we're going to jump on to my dining room table, and I'm just going to show you step by step how I decor my centerpiece for the Christmas season. I got this at Home Goods and it was only $19.99, which I thought was a great deal. I am going to place some of these felt pads on the bottom because I do not want this to scratch my table, even though my table is already a mess. So now that I have my tray nicely prepped on the bottom that is not going to scratch the surface, I'm going to start dressing it up, and I'm going to start with this pick that I got at the store at home. It was, let me show you. It was $5.99, but honestly, I think it's so worth it. It has some really cool rusted bell, and it's just a really good quality. So I'm going to just like open it up and just kind of fluff it up a little bit. I like to fluff my picks and my greenery all the time. I feel like it makes a world of a difference. If everything is facing the way it should face, and it's the way I need it to be. So this one I'm going to face this way for now. I may change it here in a little bit, but I just want to start with that. I'm now going to take one of these other lanterns. I used one earlier on my console table. It's battery operated. I have used it now for several years. It lights up. I think it's really cool. I'm going to place on this side for now, but I may, you know what, let's put it here. Let's just see how things evolve. I'm going to take one of these little trees that I've been using throughout my decor, and I'm going to remove once again the bottom because I'm not going with a black and white buffalo check. I am going with the red and kind of white. So I'm going to take some of this leftover buffalo check scarf that I had from last year. And I'm going to cut a piece off, and then I'm going to wrap the bottom of it just like it was originally, but with the red one, and I think it's going to match really, really nicely. And of course, I want to make sure that I am fluffing the tree because it is all scrunched up. But I don't want it to be too fluffy where it's all like this. I still want it to face up, but I just want it to be a little fluffy. I do have a lot of white in my decor as well, so I'm going to take one of these ornaments that I have had now for a while. This is one from Dollar Tree, but I'm going to remove all the decor because it's just not looking pretty anymore. So I'm just going to snap that off just like that. And I'm going to keep the belt just like this because I think it's super cute. I'm going to place it right here just to kind of add a little bit of a detail. And I'm almost done. I want to keep it on the simple side. All right, now I'm done with the kitchen. I don't do a lot on my kitchen because I like to keep it simple, but I'm going to move on to my entryway again. So I'm going to add one more of those little pine evergreen trees that I got on Amazon last year. I'm just going to place one on the other side of the chair just to kind of even things out. And now it's time to place the Christmas tree. So I'm going to speed it up quite a bit because, as you probably know, it does take a while, and I don't want this video to be too long for you. But my tree is a frosted pre-lit LED tree that we got at Home Depot several years ago, and we love it. It's very easy to put together. It's quite tall and fluffy and just very beautiful. It has different settings for the lighting. If I can find one, on their website. I can link it down below, but I'm just going to show you how I kind of fluff. Again, basically I just try to make sure that I touch as many branches as possible. Anywhere where I see a little opening, I make sure that I try to fluff it. I'm going to use some of these greenery picks just to add a little bit dimension. A lot of people think it's kind of crazy because I'm taking away some of the white frosted look, but I actually like it. I like that it adds dimension and a little bit of character. So I'm just going to add a few of them here and there that I've gotten through the years, and until I kind of see how I like it. The key with some of these decor, actually the key with a lot of the decor, is you want to stagger them almost in a diagonal way. So you kind of want to crisscross them so they look natural and not placed on purpose. These oversized planked sign ornaments I recently did on my DIY channel, and I just wanted something bigger on my tree, so I'm going to place them across from each other diagonally. And then some of these decor I already had DIY'd several years ago, and I'm going to reuse them because I still like them and they still have the same style that I want. I love a lot of white. Even though the tree is white, I do like having a lot of white ornaments because I just love the freshness of it. And all of these I DIY'd, and they have a farmhouse look. Some of these red buffalo check ornaments I got at Dollar Tree last year, and I love them and I still want to keep them because it goes with my style. And then some of that red, black and white buffalo check scarf, I'm going to cut it into pieces about 12-inch long, and I'm just going to start placing them inside the branches just to add a little bit more decor and a different style of ornament. These ornaments I DIY'd this year. I made 3 of them, and they were dupes from Kirkland, and I'm just going to place them again diagonally from each other and stagger them around the tree. I am done decorating the tree. I do keep it on the simple side, and I do not add any decor on the back side of the tree. I focus on the front and the sides. Now I'm going to sweep up all that excess faux snow. This tree skirt cover I got at Lowe's last year. It's supposed to be like a whole circle, but I don't need it in the back, so I'm just going to keep it halfway like this and then push it right in, and we're done for today. I'm going to show you all the pictures here in a little slide. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it just gives you a lot of inspiration. Please let me know in the comments if you got inspired today and what you think of the decorations. Is it too farmhouse? Is it, just let me know. I don't mind feedback. I'm actually quite in love with my decor, so I'm so glad I was able to show it to you and share it with you. But let me know in the comments what you think of it. I want to thank Shushana for inviting me to be part of this collaboration, and don't forget to check out the playlist down below for more inspiration. If you are visiting for the first time this home channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it inspires you. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I am going to have the link to my DIY channel down below, as well as other links, so make sure you check it out. It is linked down below in the description box. At the end of the video, I am going to have a couple of videos from last year's Decorate With Me. I think you would enjoy and hopefully get more inspiration. But I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.